How's it going, guys? Welcome to a quick update video. It's your friend Fallen Ninja, and today we're going to talk about a few things. We're going to talk about Far Cry going forward, E3, and of course Watch Dogs Legion, and a few other things regarding Far Cry 5 and the Far Cry 5 arcade. It's going to be kind of like a compilation of news / updates for certain things, and let's just get started with the most simplest thing is that Watch Dogs Legion has been leaked. Now here at Kotaku, I think they were the first one to talk about this, if I'm not mistaken. So as we all know, we have Watch Dogs 1 and 2. The first one was full of hype train. It was actually one of the better marketing Ubisoft has ever done for a game. The second one, not so much, because the first one was a letdown. I never played the second one. I never really wanted to, because the first one did let me down as a player. It looked nothing like the trailer showed, so I was not really interested in the game. This one sounds a bit more interesting, or at least the title does. It's called Watch Dogs Legion, and it's set in London. Kotaku was funny. They call this a gimmick. You can play as any NPC that you recruit in the game. So it's almost going to be similar to State of Decay 1 and 2. I believe in both of those games you're able to play as any character that you recruit into your squad of survivors. So I'm assuming it's going to be similar to that. We don't know if there's going to be a main character or not. Hopefully they have a good character this time, because the one from the first game at least was not that interesting. It's kind of moody. But that's pretty cool. Of course, Amazon UK, that's where it was leaked from. And it seems like Amazon UK, for whatever reason, seems to make all of the leaks. This game is going to be set in London, so I'm assuming they're going to use assets, if I'm not mistaken, from Assassin's Creed Unity. Because it's an old city, and a lot of the stuff that they have in that game is still probably usable for this game. Obviously they're going to update a lot of stuff, but I'm pretty sure some of the hallmark buildings they can kind of reuse and just touch them up a little bit, make them look a little bit better. But that's a pretty game, so I'm pretty sure the assets that they have from that game will work. The other thing we're going to talk about is Ubisoft's E3 presentation. From the looks of it, they're kind of late in the schedule. June 10th at 1 p.m. Pacific time, 4 p.m. Eastern time, and it's going to be Monday. So next Monday we're going to have some more information on Ubisoft, maybe some Far Cry news. For sure we're going to hear about the new Ghost Recon game. We're going to hear about the Watch Dogs game, and I'm sure they're going to have more updates and DLC for The Division 2. I'm really excited to see what they're going to show. I think Ubisoft right now is probably my favorite publisher. They seem to handle their studios very well, and for the most part they don't do too many controversial moves like all of the other studios like Bethesda, Microsoft, well, not Microsoft, Bethesda, EA, and Activision. They seem to be one of the cleaner publishers out there, so I'm not too worried about them doing anything shady. One thing that I'm hoping for is to hear more about this Far Cry 5.5. If it's not really happening, maybe Far Cry 6, maybe we get some information about Far Cry 6. It'll be pretty neat if somehow on the Far Cry update they add some Division 1 and 2 assets to the Far Cry arcade. That'd be pretty cool. I think that the New York setting of that first Division game and the DC setting of that second game will be pretty cool assets to play with. And that's pretty much going to be it for those two subjects. I'm just really more than anything excited for E3 and what Ubisoft is going to show. However, they're going to be pretty late, so they're going to get blown up by EA, Microsoft, Bethesda, the PC gaming show. And I hear that Call of Duty is going to have some sort of small presentation on Sunday regarding the new game. So maybe they'll have an interview, but we'll definitely get to see more content on Sunday for the new Call of Duty, which I'm kind of excited for, Call of Duty Modern Warfare. And then the last bit of update for you guys is going to be on the Steve64B Far Cry 5 editor mod. So he released an update today on June 6, 2019. So in the previous release, there was an issue with the scripting tool. Whenever you try to select a teleportation point on the teleportation action, it wouldn't let you select the point. I think it was something to do with object despawning and respawning of the spawn point. It was kind of technical, but he fixed that, as well as he also removed some backdrops that were oddly causing some objects to disappear from the map. This update seems to be more of a like in between. I'm not sure if he's gonna make any more updates, but he said, this is from Steve himself, that a lot of the things that he did on this update wasn't fully tested. But don't worry guys, I'm going to test the crap out of this and check it out. And of course, some more new thumbnails. So I think if he keeps updating this editor mod, we're going to get more thumbnails for the objects, because there's so many objects that don't have any thumbnails. And of course I'm helping him with that. And once again, if you need help installing the mod, it's very simple. I have the download file right here opened up, and this is the games directory. So right here in Ubisoft Game Launcher, games of Far Cry 5, this is the main directory of the game. All you have to do is grab those files, drag and drop, and essentially just replace the files in the destination. And that's like the easiest install you're ever going to get for a mod. So it's that easy, guys. It's going to be it for this video, just a quick update. If you guys have any comments, please let me know below, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.